Yo guys, what is going on? I'm here bringing you guys back here. Another top 5 video shenanigans, shit like that, how we usually do on this channel. I have not uploaded a top 5 though last Friday. I apologize about that. I was not home last Friday and that's why I could not have the time to put one out. So to give back to you guys, this week we're pushing out 2 top 5s, one today and one tomorrow. So today's gonna be top 5 NU Mons. Tomorrow, God knows, we went through all the tiers. Actually, no, we did not. Tomorrow will be Ubers. So if you guys are enjoying the video though, give it a thumbs up, smack that like button. That feels so weird to say smack. Hit that like button at the 500 likes. I know that we can easily kill that like goal. We're doing a really good job at that. As well as comment down below your own personal top 5 NU Mons. Again, it's opinionated, no hate. If you feel different, please leave yours down in the comments down below. And with that being said, let's get into this list. Number 5 on my list though is going to be Mesprit. Mesprit is, I don't want to say super fast, but it definitely is in the NU tier. You know, a fairly fast mon having base 80 speed. It definitely is a fast mon inside of the NU tier. So it is going to be something that is going to be posing quite the big threat, if I do say so myself. You can run this thing in so many ways. You can go sub-call mind, you can even go choice scarf, U-turn to have 3 other attacks, or you can even go choice specs and just straight up tear the tier apart. This thing's got such a wide variety of moves that it can learn that you could just run it in so many different ways. Full out offensively physical, full out offensively special, you know, just so many ways you can run. Since its stats across the board are freaking amazing. I'm not gonna lie, like it's so balanced that you just can't even. Okay, take this. It's literally the genies, right? All those little like shaman and Manaphy and all of them is literally that, but amplified literally by just like 5 points. And then they took across, you know, 20 on the others, which is HP and speed. But yeah, it's pretty much what they did. So you know how the genies, or the whatever they call them, little guys, they all have base 100 on everything all across the board, while as Mesprit has base 105 on everything but HP and speed. So it's fine with the speed. You can run choice scarf just to get rid of that. Not to mention in the NU tier, it is full of a crap ton of mons. So to have base 80 speed inside of a tier, which the mons, they're like, it's around that area, is kind of average for, you know, Mesprit. So it does pose a big threat as well, barring the psychic type. And inside of the NU tier, psychic type definitely is an amazingly offensive type. It destroys so much common mons you've seen here, like the common wall wheezing, Discarbador, you know. Just a lot of mons. Musharna, for example, it walls Musharna, can slide back with a shadow ball, you know, just it hits really good. And is also resist fighting. You know, fighting is one of the most offensive types out there. In order to resist fighting, I think this mon is easily, you know, ready and perfect to be fitting on this spot. Now, number 4 on this is going to be Sneasel. Sneasel is indeed the fastest Pokemon in NU. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All right, there's no opinions about that. There's no opinions behind that. Literally, you can check the stats. Sneasel is the fastest Pokemon in NU. So to be the fastest Pokemon in NU, you're probably sitting here and thinking, "Hey, man, he's out." Never mind. Actually, I speak of the Devil Swallow, the fastest Pokemon. Wow, this is so embarrassing. One take though, one take. But in order to be one of the fastest Mons in NU, there we go. What we should say. He is really frail with base 55 defense and base 75 special defense. The special defense isn't too bad, not as bad as defense when you kind of put in the poor HP stat. You're probably wondering why he's on this list. Now, let me tell you a little move called Knockoff. Now, what Knockoff does is, it, like the move says, it knocks off any item that the opponent is holding. Now, it's already stab, okay? So put this into consideration. Let's calculate this up a little bit, all right? Knockoff, all right, the item drop boost, the stab boost, life orb boost. Put it that way. Maybe max damage, maybe crit. That sounds incredibly powerful, does it not? Dark types that knock off are so strong they speak for themselves, since it already has the stab aspect, the item drop boost, and the life orb boost, the choice band boost, or whatever you want to run, is already a guarantee. So to have the stab boost just makes him so much stronger. Not to mention his abilities they're kind of good. Keen Eye, I don't know why anybody would run offensive sand attack, but Pickpocket can come in handy if you don't have any items. You want to snag an item, and Inner Focus can actually be really handy, you know, to take a fake out. You know, you take the fake out and they're like, okay, cool, he probably is Pickpocket, he just took a fake out and now I just get a free U-turn off on him. Psycho Boo Boo, he's cool with the Inner Focus, so he'll be completely fine, intact, and he can get off anything. on the opponent. Now he can get knockoff, which we already spoke about. He's got priority. He can get so many moves. Beat up, bro. You could literally run beat up. He learns Calm Mind. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Alright guys, next video you see some Calm Mind Sneasel Blizzard. Oh my god. He gets Poison Jab, though Power Up Punch. Oh my god, if he gets Swords Dance is the question. And he does. So you can run Sneasel into so many ways. Even Agility as fast enough to use already. Sneasel's move pool is so wide. He even learns Ice Beam. I mean, that's something to be, proud of. But Icicle Crash, which was a recent move tutor move, which does do base 85 power. Definitely better than Ice Punch, which does 75. And I'm telling you, those 10 hit points of power, that 10% really does matter. It really does come clutch. His move pool is so wide. My boy can learn Surf. My boy can learn Surf. Oh, man. You can run a lead utility Sneasel with Taunt. So, hey. Good on you. Do whatever you can. Moving on to the next mod. Now we're going to be having Malamar. And Malamar, I think he speaks for himself. I don't even want to speak about Malamar because Malamar straight up just speaks for himself. Malamar is so strong. Let's talk about Malamar. His typing, not the best typing. His typing for a weak to Bug, and then he's weak to Dark itself. So he really doesn't appreciate any of those moves, and Sneasel does outspeed it since he really isn't the fastest mod. Base 73 speed. It's actually kind of slow, so it really isn't the fastest mod. It's not kind of slow. It's a little bit below average. That's the best way to put it. But he is really bulky. Just 75 defense, 88 defense, 86 HP. He is really bulky, and he's fat enough to take hits. Alright, so he pretty much guaranteed to take any one hit. He's guaranteed to take anyone unless they're choice band Sneasel, Adamant, knockoff. Well, then that's a whole other story for another day. But bug moves, I don't know about bug moves, but he's pretty much guaranteed to take any one hit. Alright, but he has this little nifty ability called Contrary, which pretty much boosts his stats, which moves that lower it. Example, superpower lowers attack and defense. But since he has Contrary, it actually raises attack and defense, and it will raise it every single time. So he keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Not to mention he's a dark type, and we just spoke about dark types and knockoff, and he himself does indeed get knockoff. So it does come in handy. It does. It does. Even though moves he originally probably resisted, he now is neutral on, but it's better to be neutral than to be super effective on. So the typing, I'm not a big fan of the typing. I love the design though. Octopus, evil octopus with a beak. I love beaks. And man, look at this guy right now here. Octopus. I'm just saying that because I think Tentacruel is the octopus and this guy's a squid. Either way, Splatoon called this thing was gonna happen. Malamar predicted Splatoons to happen, but that's nothing to do with Pokemon, so let's get in with this. He gets Psycho Cut, Knockouts through power, ton of moves you can run, really wide move pool again. His special attack, it's not too bad, it's a little bit below average, 68, so I guess you could run some moves that could catch some people off guard. I'm not recommending it, I'm not saying it's the best, I'm just saying you could if you wanted to be that guy, because Contrary, so maybe if it could learn Overheat, which I don't think it does, but it'd be cool if it could learn Overheat, because when you're beginning a special attack, boost every single. That's what I want to know. No mon learns Overheat with Contrary. You know how amazing that would be? Let's talk about that for another day though. That is Malamar. Super powerful, super bulky. I know they typically run Assault Vest. You can go Choice Band as well. Scarf. You want to be Life Orb, assault your moves. Hell, Black Glasses. Do whatever you want, dude. Malamar is strong. He speaks for himself. Moving on now to the next mon. We're going to be having Ludicolo. Ludicolo speaks for himself as well. He's always been a high-tiered NU mon. In 5th gen, I think he actually was in top 5 most usage, and I think even in this generation, he is a top 5 most usage as well. Ludicolo, straight off the board for his stats, all pretty much average. When I say average, I mean they're all pretty good. Well, they're pretty average, and then we have some that stand out more than others. The tag, defense, speed, fairly average for this tier, 70 across the board, fairly average. Special defense, 100. This is something I never really notice. Since I typically run Rotom fans on my team, I just air slash this bitch to death, and this little duck Mexican nigga that dances 24/7 will die in a heartbeat. So I never typically tend to notice that this guy's got incredibly high special defense. So you can take complete advantage of that. Those are high HP barring base 80. You can take complete advantage of that and actually run an assault vest set, which I personally love to run. Base 70 speed is not too bad to run an assault vest set, you know? Even with rain dance, it's not that bad. It's better than life orb and losing recoil every single time, you know? So it's not that bad to run assault vest. I personally run assault vest. I could go life orb and rain dance, which is also the most common set as well. So you could do that. But Ludicolo is a sweeper, a revenge killer. He's super good because in the rain, he pretty much just tears through the entire tier with Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, Giga Drain, and God knows the last one you could do. You could do Surf if you don't want to not confident land in that Hydro Pump. Hell, you could even do Knockoff if you want to be that guy. You can run him physically as well. Power Punch, Waterfall, Rain Dance. Ooh, God. We're talking about plans here. But he definitely is a super good mod is what I want to say. A super good mod. You know, he does hit like a truck. And I do say this in a lot of my top 5s, but he really does hit like a truck. He really does hit like a truck. You know, you could even go Scald as well, try and get that burn. I would recommend Scald. Burn over power any day. That's a piece of advice right there. Piece of advice. Because I know a lot of people question why you run Scald. Over Hydro Pump or Surf, burn over power any day. Because at the end of the day, you still have that stab and the rain boost and the life orb. So at the end of the day, it's still power with the added burn. Take that into note. But he is he's common. He's super common. I'm telling you right now. I see this guy in almost every NU team. He's even commonly used in VGC. Ludicolo really gets around. I've even seen people use him in Uber's teams with Kyogre and Ludicolo. Unfortunately now though, not as much since they did take out Rain Everlasting and now it's kind of just 5 to 8 turns. And then Primal Kyogre is used more than regular Kyogre, so it's like that you can run multiple primals on your team. So it's like Ludicolo's usage in Ubers, hella slowed down, but hey, I will still use a Ludicolo in Ubers any day of my life. Now, moving on to the #1 mod on NU, I gotta give it to my boy Zangoose. Personally, I was going through the tier with this one. I want to let you know that I was going through every single mod in its entire tier, and I was thinking to myself, what stops Zangoose, alright? So Archeops, alright, that's one thing that came into my head. Archeops, I'm like, alright, it's a rock type, Facade, you know? Facade still does a shit ton of damage. Why? Archeops is paper. This nigga's got 65 base defense, alright? And plus you can close combat that and it's neutral. You could even knock off that. You have other moves, you know? Other mons that I tested it out on to see, Cradilly. Facade still does a lot of damage to Cradilly, as well as I think can learn close combat. So you can hit that thing like a truck. Just honestly, I kept thinking about it. Golurk, he knock off, alright? Garbodor, Facade. Nothing in this tier stops Zangoose, alright? And that's personally from my own experience. Of course, other mons with priority, hazards, withering them down to toxic. You know, that of course can take them down, you know, priority always takes them down, like Mach Punch from Girder, Aqua Jet from Kabutops, you know, priority can take them down, but I'm talking about what safely comes in, you know? And really, when I went around through the whole tier, nothing really safely comes in. His move pool is very good, where he has knockoff for ghost types, Facade for the incredibly high-powered stab, close combat for those rock types and those steel types, and then the last move is Swords Dance. Alright, you don't even need to run Swords Dance. I like to run Quick Attack, you know, for mons that also have priority, to where your priority can go before them, and you can kind of get some revenge killing off on that. Plus at the same time, you can't burn him since his ability is Toxic Boost, which pretty much boosts his attack by 1.5, so you can't burn it. Zangoose is so good. His base attack is 115. Why is this mon so powerful? Why? I don't understand. He's so strong. He's a rogue for a reason, man. Fuck us, the Viper. He's a rogue for a reason. I'm sorry. I got really hyped there. I'm sorry. Zangoose just hits too goddamn hard. Nothing stops this mon. Nothing. But, yeah, you could run Swords Dance Facade, Swords Dance Quick Attack. You can run Swords Dance. I really don't run Swords Dance. I run Close Combat, Knockoff, Facade, and Quick Attack. Sometimes I even run Fire Punch, you know, sometimes just cause sometimes, you know, just cause. Or even Poison Jet for the fairy types. Hell, even Power Punch if I really don't even want to run Swords Dance. But it's just like, Zangoose hits so hard, dude, you know? Having that base 115 stab with the Toxic Boost, oh my god, dude. I don't even want to do the math for that because it hits too fucking hard. Oh my god. His stats though, they're really good when it comes to being offensive. So his attack is 115 and his speed is 90, and base 90 speed is actually considered fast inside this tier when it's maxed out. I think when it's maxed out, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's 306. Wow, that just my list really came out there. It's 306, so it really just that's good. That's good. And this tier 306 is really, really good. All right, if you're above 300, you're safe, you're fine, you're cool, you're fast. But he's so fast. 306 is good. All right, and he hits so strong. And then you're like, okay, Swallow is faster than it. No, quick attack. Whoa, just hits so hard, dude. Oh my god, I'm telling you, go try out a Zangoose today, and you will realize that Zangoose is a threat not to be messed with. Also, Pharisee, you may think you're safe, but you can just literally go for close combat in this thing. Literally, like fuck the Violite Pharisee, because I know there will be comments about that. Literally, you can close combat this thing, and this thing can't even touch you. I mean, Gyro Ball, yeah, but like, close combat it, be real, you know? Hell, run Fire Punch. That thing is incinerated. But that is going to be it though. Some honorable mentions I wanted to say: Executor, Archeops, Girder, Haunter, Kabutops, definitely Kabutops. Shout out to Kabutops, Kangaskhan, and Swallow, of course. Swallow, oh, Swallow, how can we talk about you? You were the faster Zangoose, but with less power. So if you want someone that avoids Earthquake and is floating and is faster than Zangoose, you can take Swallow, but you can take Swallow in exchange for less power. Swallow does not hit as hard. And Swallow has another weakness, 2 more actually, 3 more, Jesus. But that's gonna be it though. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Please give it a thumbs up. It does show you guys support in the video and the content that I create. So you mobile users, you sneaky mobile users, hit that thumbs up and comment down below what you think about this. If you disagree, please leave your own top 5 down in the comments down below. Let's go up the video to 500 likes and know that we can kill it, and this should be a top 5 out tomorrow as well with a Wi-Fi battle. So with that being said, I will catch you all guys next time.